Graduates, you may be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2017 Springfield Southeast High School graduation ceremony. My name is Jason Wind and I'm the principal at Southeast High School. It is my pleasure to stand in front of these seniors as they prepare to receive their diplomas today. We want this to be a special day for all of our graduates. So at this time, I ask you to silence your cell phones, to be seated and not enter the aisles to interfere with pictures of the other people who are here. Please be respectful of each graduate, keeping celebration for your student limited so that all families can hear the names of their graduates as they are called this afternoon. At this time, we would like to recognize those graduates who will be serving in the military after graduation. Will the graduates who plan on entering the military please stand and remain standing? Each of these graduates are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords in recognition of their decision to serve our country. We would not have the freedoms that we have today without the dedication and hard work of our armed forces. For those of you in the audience who have served or are currently serving in the military, will you also please stand to be recognized? Thank you for your service, and thank you to those students who have decided to take this as their path after high school. Will everyone please stand at this point in time and face the flag as the Southeast Band plays the national anthem. Thank you, Mr. Philbrick and the Southeast Band. I'd like to introduce the staff, guests, and honored students who are with us this afternoon. If you'd please hold your applause until each side is introduced, it would be appreciated. To my left, Mrs. Jennifer Gill, Superintendent of the Springfield Public Schools, Mr. Blake Hanley, School Board Member, Mrs. Donna Moore, School Board Member, Mr. Gary Dorr, Assistant Principal for the senior class at Southeast High School, Mr. Ryan Robinson and Ms. Jennifer Ogden, class sponsors for the class of 2017, and Carmen Remolina, Valedictorian for the class of 2017. And to my right, Mr. Adam Lopez, School Board President, Mrs. Judith Johnson, School Board Member, Mr. Tony Mars, School Board Member, Ms. LaDonna Lewis, Administrative Intern at Southeast High School for our seniors, and Kien Ho, the Salutatorian for the class of 2017. I would also like to recognize the other Southeast staff who is with us today. Seated directly behind our graduates are members of our teaching staff and administrative staff supporting our graduates. If you would please stand to be recognized, staff. Each year, we acknowledge our graduates who have earned academic honors during their 4 years at Southeast. These students are listed in your program and will be wearing many different things today. They'll be wearing medallions, stoles, pins to signify their academic achievements. Will the students who have received the Spartan Medallion for Academic Excellence, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude stoles please stand to be recognized at this time? Seniors, please stand if you've been recognized. These students, along with those who received honor roll status, continued the academic success that Southeast strives for every year. These students alone make up probably about half of our graduating class, from honor roll all the way to those other honors. They did a great job this year and over 4 years, and we look forward to seeing the things that they will do in their future. For the last 4 years, I've watched the students in the class of 2017 grow as young adults. And although each graduating class is special, this class will also be special in my heart, because this is my last graduating class as I walk out with them today. I've watched some of these students grow up since they were in kindergarten, and others I've known only a very short time. But regardless of how long I've known each of them, I'm proud to say that they all will represent the East Side well as they receive their diplomas today. Each year, I reflect on the graduating class and the achievements and challenges that they've seen over their 4 years at Southeast High School. The class of 2017 includes students who found high school very easy and students who had to work very hard for every credit they received. Students who have had academic and extracurricular success, and students who had to overcome personal trauma and family situations to sit here as graduates today. This class, no matter what challenges they faced, has continued the tradition of excellence that we have come to expect from our Southeast students. The class of 2017 motto, "What feels like the end is often the beginning," will be lived today as these students receive the diploma they have worked for the last 13 years. As each of you cross this stage, remember that today is only a small step in your journey. Each of you has great things to offer our city, state, nation, and the world. It is up to each of you to continue working hard and pursuing your goals so that you can make the world a better place. Remember what you have learned at Southeast over the last 4 years. Apply this knowledge to the next chapter in your life, whether that is school, work, the military, or some other path. Never take a day for granted, because each one is precious, and time is the one thing that you will never get back. As you receive your diplomas today, I encourage you to live your class motto and take the opportunity of a new beginning to do great things. As I close today and ask your classmates to come forward to speak to you, I only have one last question for you, class of 2017. What side? What side? Remember, once a Spartan, always a Spartan. Continue to stand tall as you graduate today. At this time, I invite Kien Ho, the Salutatorian for the class of 2017, to come to this microphone.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, family, friends, and distinguished guests. My name is Kian, and I am honored to be the Salutatorian of the class of 2017. Throughout the past 4 years, I have put in hours and hours of studying, only to finish second. This may sound like I am a little bit salty, but I'm actually not. Never in my life have I gotten such a prestigious title that had an extra piece of homework attached to it. This speech was assigned about 2 weeks ago, and I completed it on June 3rd at around 10 a.m. For those of you who think that I am irresponsible, please calm thyself. I have a disorder that I must share with you all. For the past months, I found myself very haggard and unmotivated to do anything. I felt like I was hitting rock bottom, especially the last week of school. I just wanted everything to be done with. The scary part about this problem is that it's contagious and has been known to affect high school seniors around the nation. This condition is called senioritis. Having this disorder, it was hard for me to write this speech. So with any problem that I faced, I decided to seek help. I thought about it for a moment, and one person popped up into my mind. She has been in my life for years now, and I trust her more than anything. We met up last night, and I was blown away by her mesmerizing dress, consisting of a combination of blue, red, yellow, and green colors. She was so beautiful and so smart that I couldn't keep my eyes off of her. Her name is Google. I hope my parents' blood pressure is back to normal now. One of the many pieces of advice that Google has given me was to thank the people that were involved in my academic years. So I would like to take this time to thank our teachers for giving us the knowledge that is needed to further our academic future. Next, I would like to thank my peers. You guys are such an amazing group of people, and I am super thankful that I got the chance to be part of an amazing family. My peers have taught me so much throughout the years, and I am forever thankful for what you have taught me. Finally, I would like to thank our parents for always guiding us towards our goals and never giving up on us. To my parents, con cảm ơn mẹ và bác rất nhiều. Class of 2017, we finally did it. We will now enter what many adults call the real world. I am positive that all of us will do great things in the future. In my eyes, we are tough, determined, and resilient. Not only did we survive the outbreak of Ebola, but we also survived Mr. Vopert's amazingly funny jokes. The future will bring forth a series of obstacles that many people will shy away from, but I know that we will do the opposite. The past 4 years have imparted the pride and the strength of a Spartan into each and every one of us. We will not be staggered by these obstacles, but we will happily accept them and will overcome them with a confident smile. Thank you.
And now, if you would please direct your attention to the stage to the right, Mariah Brooks, the two-time Illinois State Poetry Out Loud champion, two-time National Poetry Out Loud finalist, and Winton Gage, the 2017 Poetry Out Loud state finalist, have a poem for you.
There will be days when heaven doesn't seem so close, when there seems to be no hope,
and your back is hugging the ropes,
and that stomach could use some bread,
when the air in your lungs feel like lead,
and all the fight in your breath has disappeared and left.
Strive during the tough weeks, the ones where every day feels like Monday morning. The train ran local and you keep spilling your coffee at the desk of a job that looks nothing like that misspelled poster pinned to that dreamy first grade call when they asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Anything but a coward during the long walks to work. Your wallet is filled with the lint of last month's bills, knees weak from dusting your life's problems under the rug of success. There will be times when you are at your lowest point.
You are the ash of a phoenix with clipped wings that will never rise. You are a broken levee unable to control the drowning of your household. Strive.
During the sting and the swallow of the worst beating, the black eye, the bloody lip, the unprayable eruption of rage, the millisecond before your body becomes a landmine trigger ready to burst into smoke.
Things will fall apart, break,
rapture, rip at the seams.
When your spirit is starving and your heart's got plans on becoming a martyr.
When the aftermath of blood and battlefield pours itself into the flesh of the universe and the scars grow so thick there's barely any skin left.
When the fog dwindles upward into the empty spaces between the cloud and the pain rains down, tumbling to the sound of screams and unattainable dreams as they mummy the land.
When lust has mangled the spine of love, strive.
May the days you wish you were somebody else never return.
May you learn the braille of glory and happiness until the sidewalks sing with everything you truly are, and the street corners cave in your name, and the nightmares are no more.
May the faith engulf depression into ash.
May the cries of demons be muffled, silent like the breeze of an explosion.
May the hands,
the breath,
the pulse,
the feet
push forward until every doubter quakes with fear and the building beats with the blood of our existence.
Strive. May you learn to mend yourself.
spikes in the eye of defeat.
May the tears spring from the face of the wounded.
May the vulnerable stand monumental and moveless.
Strive.
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 Like you're a marching band of single mothers who smell your kids' dreams, so you know you've got to make it.
An immigrant worker slaving to feed the belly of their country 2 oceans away.
Strive.
Like your heart's the size of a blue whale.
Like I'm shouting from the edge of my fingertips. Strive.
Strive.
Like Nina Simone is singing at the finish line.
Like Toussaint Louverture is picking the locks of my ankles and wrists. Strive. Like you know that prisons are man-made, but minds are God-made.
So Harlem, shake that gospel out of your bones.
Strive.
Like you got
biracial hair.
in Birmingham.
You're that girl.
And you've got
10 things you want to say to a black woman. There will be days when heaven does not seem so close.
When the dust settles,
When the smoke clears,
only the power of will shall remain.
those who fight shall conquer. During the toughest of weeks,
The longest of walks.
the days when heaven doesn't seem so close, strive.
Mariah Brooks and Winton Gage. Our valedictorian for the class of 2017 is Carmen Remolina. Carmen, if you please come to the microphone.
I told Mariah she couldn't do her poem before I spoke because I would cry, and she thought I was lying, but I wasn't. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Carmen Remolina, and I'm honored to be the valedictorian for the class of 2017. First, I'd like to say thank you to all of the parents, teachers, and staff. We couldn't have made it here today without you. Secondly, I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2017. After 4 long years, we finally made it here today. Now, I know you're all ready to get out of here and move on with your lives, but please hear me out for the next 20 minutes. I'm just kidding, it's not gonna take that long. I want you all to look around at our graduating class and notice the differences between us. Maybe the person sitting next to you doesn't look like you. Maybe you have a different taste in music. Maybe you never even knew who they were until today. Despite all of these differences, there is one important thing that we all have in common. We are all Spartans. But what exactly does it mean to be a Spartan? Over the past 4 years, we have lived and breathed it each day, so today I am going to try to sum it all up. Spartans have pride. You can see it during School Spirit Week, at pep rallies, or even in posts on Facebook and Instagram. But nowhere is this Spartan pride more evident than City Tournament. Southeast may not have the biggest student section at City, but I would say we definitely have the most passionate. With each shout and cheer, you can feel the excitement in the air. Sometimes our student section even got a little too passionate, and we may or may not have gotten in a little bit of trouble. Apparently, they don't like it when you hold people up in front of someone shooting a free throw. But I think one of the best things about Spartan pride is that it's always there, win or lose. No matter what happens, we are always proud to be Spartans, and that doesn't end after today. Not only do Spartans have pride in their school, but also pride in each other. Although we don't all look alike, sound alike, or act alike, we always have each other's backs. Whether it's making a Quizlet for the class or helping someone out in a time of need, we're there for each other no matter what. Above all, we're one big family. We support each other during our successes as well as our failures. When one of us celebrates, we all celebrate. And when one of us falls, we all pick each other up. We take the time to attend our fellow classmates' games and events or watch each other on TV. We are the first to congratulate each other when one of us reaches a goal. We don't envy each other's successes. Rather, we're happy for everyone. Spartans have determination. We are not afraid to face a challenge, and we are not finished until we complete one. Over the past 4 years, we have overcome many obstacles and accomplished many great things. As a class, we have achieved unimaginable goals in athletics, academics, the arts, and life in general. We have broken records and won tournaments, earned $8 million worth of scholarships, held multiple jobs, and received awards for performances of many kinds. All while working hard in school in order to make it here today. Regardless of what anyone thought 4 years ago, the class of 2017 is one to be proud of. Spartans do not stay quiet. Sometimes that's as simple as making people laugh. We may not be the most genius class or the most athletic, but we definitely take the title for the most fun. Thanks to all of you, school has actually been kind of enjoyable, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a nerd. But not only do we make people laugh, we use our voices to speak out and let our ideas and thoughts be known. We know that not only does it matter what we say, but also what we do. So we use our actions for good. We are the future, and looking out at all of you now, I am confident that the future is in good hands. Finally, Spartans do not march alone. I think this is perfectly summed up by an old African proverb that goes like this: if you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Over the past 4 years, we have all worked incredibly hard and accomplished many great things individually, but we have not come this far alone. We've learned many important lessons from each other, whether it's how to study or how to roam the halls without getting caught. I think I speak for everyone when I say I wouldn't be the person I am today if it weren't for all of you, and for that I am incredibly grateful. So as we go out into the world to begin our next adventure, I want you all to remember that you do not go as an average citizen. Each challenge you face, each path you travel, each battle you fight, you do so as a Spartan. And as Spartans, not only do we stand tall, but we stand together. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. And for our last presentation, if you take a look at the screens on either side of the stage, this presentation is brought to you by Tori Covington, Sarah McClanahan, Abby Myers, and many others in the class of 2017.
Hi, my name is Carmen Romelina. I'm the valedictorian for this year, and this is the class of 2017.
What is your best memory at Southeast?
My best memory is when I hit the three-pointer and go into overtime at a city tournament my junior year, and we ended up winning the city championship.
Who is your favorite teacher at Southeast?
My favorite teacher at Southeast is Mrs. Maida because she always brings us lots of French food.
What would you change about Southeast?
The rule on cell phones, because we need our cell phones.
After high school, I decided to enlist in the United States Air Force.
What is your best experience at Southeast?
Being hyped me on the drama.
My favorite teacher is Miss Long because she's super cool and she goes out of her way to help people.
What was your best experience at Southeast?
Winning city tournament my junior year and going to state my junior year for track.
What was your most embarrassing moment at Southeast?
My most embarrassing moment was when I got hit in the face with an apple.
My best experience at Southeast was definitely city tournament junior year. Trey made that shot.
My advice to freshmen is to never give up on school, no matter what obstacles you face at home. Who's your favorite teacher?
I'm about to say my mom, Miss DeVoe. I love it with all my heart.
My advice to freshmen is do your homework, get to school on time, definitely get to school on time. Don't fall behind.
Miss Hidefet is my favorite teacher because she's always there for you when you need her.
Hello, my name is Gary Dory. I'm assistant principal at Southeast in charge of the 12th grade, and I want to take a few minutes to talk about the class of 2017. Even though I was only able to spend 2 years with you, I certainly had a great time getting to know all of you. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. I know that Southeast High School has prepared you very well for anything that you intend to do in the future, and I'm looking forward to all the great things that you are able to do. Again, once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
My future plan is to become My future plan is to go to college at Illinois Wesleyan University.
What do you think it takes to be a Spartan?
To be a Spartan, you have to be very persistent, all foot on the gas, no brakes, and never be able to slow down.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. M, what's the word? No, for real, he's my favorite teacher. And Miss Cohen.
We bleed blue and gold. Yeah!
What are your plans for after high school?
After high school, I'll be going to the University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee. I'll be majoring in communication sciences and disorders to become a speech therapist.
My advice to freshmen is to not procrastinate because then you're going to suck trying to do it at school and it just doesn't work out usually.
Martin, you gotta have courage. I'll say that. You gotta have a lot of attitude because you're gonna be dealing with people that has a lot of attitude. I'm talking about the good attitude. You gotta be determined for sure. You wanna have goals. You wanna be ambitious.
What would you change about Southeast?
I think that administrators of Southeast should be more lenient on cell phone usages in the hallway.
And I would change school lunches so I don't have to bring mine every day.
What is your advice to freshmen? Get out the way and walk faster. What is your advice to freshmen?
My advice to freshmen is never miss class. Missing class makes you far behind your assignments, and never let your feelings affect your future because then you know.
Who's your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is Miss Coleman because she motivates us to do better in everything that we do.
Who's your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is Mr. Robinson because knowledge is power.
My advice to you incoming freshmen is stay true to yourself. Don't go try to be someone you're not. When you're in class, stay awake, pay attention, don't clown off.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Wellers, and she's my favorite teacher because she was like always on top of my heels about my work.
I have a favorite teacher, Miss Coleman, because she laid back, she helped me show work, she makes sure that you stay on top of everything, and she's just straight OG. She the best teacher there is.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Hennon because she always talks about everything, and I just love her. She's so nice. What is your advice to freshmen?
My advice to freshmen would be to not procrastinate. Because when you procrastinate, it's like, oh my god, like you just, I don't know, get to class on time.
So my future plans are to go to Lincoln University in Jefferson City, Missouri to be a nurse practitioner or surgical assistant.
My advice to freshmen is to just stay focused and know what your priorities are.
What was your best experience at Southeast?
Well, my best experience at Southeast would probably be meeting all my friends. Like, just making a lot of friends throughout the years and friends that I hope will be lifelong.
Who's your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is Mr. Boltberg. One, because he has like so much energy and life, and like you can't forget anything that he teaches you.
If I could change something at Southeast, it would definitely be the food. Like, it's nasty. They don't even put salt in it.
Embarrassing moment in high school was when I ripped my pants in the middle of the hall, laughing, and they split like right down the middle, like right there. And then it happened again, like my senior year. So yeah, ripped a lot of pants.
What was your best experience at Southeast?
I would say it has to be with a homecoming queen because I really wasn't expecting it. I thought somebody else was gonna win.
My future plans are to attend the United States Naval Academy. I'll go there for 4 years.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Our favorite teacher is Mrs. Busher.
Of course. Oh God, no, she's amazing. There's really no other way to describe her.
A few things that she's done is like we get to eat lunch in her room and she lets us hold her snakes.
I was gonna say her snaky snakes are our children. They're her children.
Wait, my eyes twitching.
Go.
My favorite teacher is Miss Rogers because she's always there when I need her and she helped me start my college career.
What is your advice to freshmen?
I advise freshmen to take the classes that they want to take and not listen to anybody else because you're going to be stuck in that class.
My favorite experience is making a fish tank in Miss Busher's class.
My favorite teacher is Miss Cohen because she treats us like an adult and like we're actually going to college next year.
But my advice to incoming freshmen is when it's time to take the senior video, make sure you look appropriate.
What is your most embarrassing moment?
For a year, and it was tossed today. And the door that leads to the commons from the cafeteria, I turned around that, and somebody turned around at the same time, and I ended up with tossed all over my dress. That was pretty embarrassing.
My favorite teacher at Southeast is Miss Grace.
Yeah. My plans are to enlist in the United States Navy. Go.
All right, the advice I want to give to y'all freshmen is go to class. If you do not go to class, you will get out. You do not want to see Miss Jackson or nobody that you don't want to see.
The advice I give to freshmen, don't trust none of these little girls out here, man.
None of them.
It'll hurt your heart. Make you cry.
Break them.
I'll be attending Tennessee State University and I will major in health science.
Congratulations, class of 2017. Thank you for a great 4 years here at Southeast High School. For those of you who I've known since your kindergarten years, congratulations on making it through a wonderful educational career in District 186. I know that you will do great things as you go out into the real world, whether it's college, the military, or a job. We just want you to understand that you are always a Spartan, and you can always come back and tell us about all the great things that you've done and will continue to do. Good luck in your future, and thank you for being a great class. Thank you again, Sarah, Abby, and Tori. Superintendent Gill, members of the Board of Education, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Springfield Southeast High School, I hereby certify that the candidates for graduation have met all the requirements as set forth by the State of Illinois and the Springfield School District 186 Board of Education. I therefore recommend that they be awarded diplomas. Mrs. Gill, will you please come forward to speak to the class of 2017?
It is my privilege to welcome you tonight to Southeast Graduation Program. It's an honor to be a part of this special occasion. I extend a special welcome and thanks to parents, relatives, friends, and families of each of the graduates. Graduates, you have acquired the knowledge and skills to advance and graduate prepared for the future. And I want to take the opportunity to thank the teachers, staff, and administration because they have had a significant impact on your learning. Your accomplishments give meaning to my work and all of those serving in District 186. And Mr. Wind, a special thank you for your service to Southeast High School, and I'll enjoy working alongside you for many years to come. Thank you. Class of 2017, it's getting close. Today I call on each of you to live a life of an influencer as you enter your next steps with a diploma in hand. In the 2013 book, Influencer, The New Science of Leading Change, it became a New York Times bestseller and researched the principles and skills needed to create quick, profound, and lasting change. The authors call the ability to create changes in human behavior influence. And the people who do, influencers. In order to illustrate their point, they went on a search to find people who were successful influencers and find some of their unique skill sets. A few of them are as follows. First, influencers believe in the prowess of practice. They know that you have to deliberately practice those skills you want to become better at in life, knowing that the practicing in the right direction allows you to master just about anything. Surely, as you enter your higher education, the military, or the work world, you will be asked to learn new skills. Practice those skills and be the best that you can be. Influencers don't leave anything to chance. Second, influencers break mastery into many goals. You will have challenging tasks, projects, job assignments. When the whole task seems absolutely overwhelming, break those tasks down into small steps, small goals. Don't complain, tackle the task head on. Influencers lead the way. Step out of your comfort zone. Step up to be a leader. Influencers work hard to find their voice in the world. Find that club, that organization, that activity, that friendship, that job opportunity that will allow you to lead your way on your chosen path. Influencers enlist the power of social capital. These individuals know that together we can produce a force greater than the sum of the individual efforts. You will be faced with many opportunities to work together in classes, in career, in squadrons, units, or platoons. Working together is not something you can avoid. Seek to unite with others and be one. And last, influencers learn to notice. They notice the small things that impact our environment. They look for and notice where they can help. I have been greatly influenced by the grassroots movement that has hit our community called Project MAC. It is in honor of Mackenzie McDermott, a Springfield High School graduate who walked this stage not too long ago but passed away during college. The movement was created by Justice Collins, a Southeast graduate and friend of Mackenzie. Justice is an influencer. Through the creation of Project MAC, she is seeking to make the invisible visible through challenges and small acts of kindness by empowering others to do the same. She talks about trying something new, being a good friend, enjoying life, relaxing more, and laughing more. Through Project MAC challenges, you are encouraged to live your life in a way that can positively change the life of someone else. Just as I heard tonight in that wonderful poem that was read, just as I've learned from Justice and her work with Project MAC, Southeast is producing great graduates, and I am very proud of the work that you're doing. In closing, Kurt Vonnegut, a famous American author, once spoke at a graduation address at Rice University in Texas. He stated, "Many of you will find yourselves building and strengthening the communities where you serve, live, work, or go to college. Love that destiny, for communities are all that is substantial about the world." His challenge, just as Project Mac's challenge, and I challenge you, is to become influencers. Always seek to have the good opinion of your neighbors and live a life full of impact. On behalf of District 186 and all here today, congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Mr. Wynn, you ready? As Superintendent of the Springfield Public Schools, I certify that these students presented to you today have reached the graduation requirement of the Springfield Public School District 186 and the state of Illinois. I hereby present this class of 2017 and recommend they be awarded their diplomas.
Ms. Lewis, Mr. Dorr, will you please come to the podiums and call roll for the class of 2017?
Devion Latrice Akers.
Kalia Shante Mackey.
Roy Adams Jr.
Ariane Angelique Nicole Malone.
Ryan Latarian Aline.
Damian Martin.
Robert Lee Anders Jr.
Callie Nicole Matthews.
Kilu Stefan Anderson.
Mackenzie Beth Matthews.
Romeo Armour Jr.
Alan McBride.
Indonesia Nicole Austin.
John McLean III.
Jaden Nicole Austin.
Sarah Elizabeth McClanahan.
Quentin Marshall Ayers.
Ryan McKay.
Matthew Thomas Baker.
Liam Joseph McNear.
Ariel Lene Barbie.
Zachary Edward McVeigh.
Selena Latina Bardwell.
James Graham Melvin.
Meredith Marie Beeger.
Billy Nicole Heather Cherie Metzger.
Brandon Joseph Belair.
Joseph Miller.
Michaela Lynn Bennett Bateman.
Nicole Ann Marie Jane Miller.
Darian Rayshawn Bills.
Soraya Renee Miller.
Lakin Elizabeth Blanton.
Devontae Milton.
Matthew Dawson Bloomberg.
Wanye Simone Moore.
Jama Elizabeth Rena Boyd.
Abigail Hope Myers.
DeAndre Terrell Brooks.
Andrew Hirth Myers.
Mariah Latrice Brooks.
Sydney Joelle Faith Nichols.
Adriana Elaine Brown Gibson.
James Arizella Nichols.
Jordan Marcus Brown.
Sierra Shante Nichols.
Taikisha Monique Brown.
Jesse Nicoletta.
Dejor Damon Burns.
Derico Markel Nix.
Joseph William Carroll.
Amber Marie Ogden.
Jade Monique Chambers Jones.
Ajani Tashi Payton.
Kayla Chamness.
Austin James Pellman.
Sassaray Chapman.
Ignatius Alexander Pellich.
Tyresha Lachey Clegg.
Manasseh Lee Pierce.
Quinlan Collier.
Tiana LaShawn Pillow.
Okay, they weren't here. Tristan Marquise Collins.
Alexander Brian Porter.
Clayton Colson.
Victor James Portis.
Acacia Lachelle Cook.
Cavante Powell.
Cole Lewis Cookson.
Seth Percy.
Tori Danielle Covington.
Alexis Kira Ragsdale.
Ariel Angelique Crawford Rush.
Chase Evan Rath.
Sydney William Dandridge.
Kimberly Aaron Rath.
DeAndre Harrison Daniels.
Hayden Robert Matthew Rauscher.
Xavion Davis.
Dontarius Maurice Reedus.
Brady Aaron Doan.
Carmenza Elan Remolina.
Sabrina Lynette Marie Dickerson.
Joseph Shane Reynolds.
Yasmin Renee Dickerson.
Kamari Reynolds.
Allison Elizabeth Donaldson.
Brittany Aaron Riley. Congratulations, Kamari.
Diamond LaShawn Doss.
Jacob Elliott Roberts.
Monica Marissa Doss.
Caitlin Love Robinson.
Tavante Dushawn Douglas.
Tyree Anthony Robinson.
Wyatt Taylor Dressendorfer Foreman.
Abigail Marie Rockford.
Fala K. Earl.
Cole Dalton Russwinkle.
Casey Danielle Edmiston.
Anthony Logan Sale.
Jaslyn Carice Edwards.
Rashad Sampson.
Michael Paul Estes.
Victoria Ann Shackman.
Ashlyn Lewis Evangelista.
Brent Allen Shive.
Sean Maurice Ewing.
Rebecca Ann Scroggins.
Sean Michael Fothery.
Zachary Matthias Shearer.
Jayton Fergie.
Kendra Renee Shepard.
Brittany Ray Foster.
Spencer Miles Shipley.
Michael Quinn Foster Jr.
Grace Nicole Shudrowitz.
Haley Marie Galloway.
Jasmine Simmons.
Makai DeMarco Gant.
Davon Sloan.
Bailey Nicole Geist.
Christian Smith.
Caitlin Nicole Good.
Tay Smith.
Christian Renee Goodson.
Jayla Smith.
Anna Joneva Gregg.
LaShawn Anthony Michael Spencer.
Adrian Green.
Calvin Michael Spruill.
Darius Jordan Greer.
Rosie Spruill.
Jada Elizabeth Green.
Janan Dorothea Steinbach.
Ivy Leah Greer.
Jordan Lamont Stapleton.
Jordan Nicole Griffith.
Eric Jamil Steele.
Marissa Renee Hadley.
Abby Renee Stevens.
Autumn Danielle Hageman.
Kano Lamarchian Stewart.
Lauren Von Treese Hankton.
Nicholas Jerome Stimmage.
Alyssa Rayanne Hartford.
Lamisha Champagne Straughter.
Josiah Harris.
Timothy David Strong.
Kaija Monet Harris.
Michael Wyatt Supernant.
Megan Nicole Harris.
Allyrica Unique Sutton.
Kiera Nicole Harshaw.
Tamara Taylor.
Kelvin Hatchett.
Jasmine Tashea Tyne Thomas.
Darian Dantes Hayes.
Shakira Ajane Thomas.
Alexis Kiana Herring.
Brennan Lamar Von Mock.
Amaya Dupree Henderson.
Michael Wade Jr.
Zykia Avora Hill.
Arabic Walker.
Kian Trong Ho.
Mercedes Walker.
Emma Ruth Hofferkamp.
Isaiah Demetris Walton.
Jennifer Lynn House.
Menijah Shantia Walton.
Dontavia Lachey Howard.
Matthew Edward Walton Jr.
Tessa Marie Hudgens.
LaDeja Monet Ware.
Dustin Michael Jansen.
Sierra Diane Ware.
Addison Dupree Johnson.
Megan Marie Washburn.
Akeem Deshaun Sanderson Johnson.
Glenn Michael Weaver.
Mark Anthony Johnson Jr.
Gavin Sean Webb.
Matthew Alexander Johnson.
Nicholas Taylor Weeking.
Maurice Linwood Johnson Jr.
Savannah Taylor Louise Wells.
Sarah Grace Johnson.
Trey Wells.
Tatiana Marie Johnson.
James Lamar Weston Jr.
Donovan Jordan.
Gwendolyn Kiara Whitaker.
Sydney Taylor Justice.
Jayla White.
Jacob Robert Keenan.
Jasmine K. Williams.
Cole Wayne Kennedy.
Shelby Alexandria Williams.
Glojek Kiaburu.
Trevion Lamar Williams.
Diana Naomi Kimball.
Araya Danae Willis.
Jace Tylin King.
Gage Nicholas Wilson.
Cabria Kaylin Cherie White Kirkham.
Natavia Loche Wilson.
Willie Kirkwood Jr.
Elena Catherine Elizabeth Whitnauer.
Riley Foster Ladd.
Oriana Kendra Whitnauer.
David John Langham Jr.
McKaylee Brianne Wolf.
Abigail Colette Lester.
Alexis Rose Woodside.
Tyshawn Jamil Lockhart.
Shylexis Lachey Renee Wright.
Autumn Rain Lowry.
Dalton James Wise.
Latashiana Dolores Lucas.
David Michael Yates Jr. Hannah Kathleen Yates. Dana Marie Zake Martin.
tassel. Congratulations, 2017 Southeast High School class. Follow your valedictorian and salutatorian. Stand up. It's time to flip your tassels and become official graduates. Congratulations again. Thank you, parents, families, for coming out for this graduation ceremony. Have a safe drive home, a safe summer, and good luck in your future, Spartans. Mr. Philbrick, the school song.